I'm Luke Wildman.
I'm Quinn Damatka.
I'm Kate Nusser.
I'm William Hernandez.
I'm Cameron Bowen.
I'm Hayden Horrocks.
And I'm Lucas Camacho.
Welcome to Wildcat TV.
So, this is regretfully our last episode of the year for the 2026 season of Wildcat TV. What a ride, I'll tell you that. How many episodes have we done?
I think this will be 15.
Has it?
I know we've gotten more than 12.
Yeah, we've
Something like
we've
that,
done more
yeah.
than 13.
It's been a good amount of episodes. I mean, we've done the most episodes thus far.
As anyone could think of.
As far as I know, I mean, if you're not going to be counting all the ones past in the 90s, all way back to the original, but I think that we've done pretty good. I think that we have some good moments in all this, but it would be very hard to not mention that we're missing a few seats next to us today, specifically Adrian Escobedo. Oh God,
So sad, so sad.
Alex King.
Alex King, yeah.
Oh, and our pride and joy.
Rhett Willie.
Rhett Willie.
Rhett William.
I miss him so much. I miss his sweet little dimple face.
And
his pizza in face. I missed it.
His intense concentration to editing.
Oh God, if he was just cranking 90s on those
He
edits
was
every
locked
day.
in. I'm telling you. Like,
That's all he was doing.
he was just locked in and everything.
I'd go and be like, yeah, that needs some grain. But oh God, no, I mean, in memoriam, right?
Yeah.
In memoriam.
So sad.
They're not dead, but we put this little slideshow together to make you think that they were. We didn't have any pictures of Alex, so he's just not included, but we have the rest of them. I will remember you.
What?
Will you remember me? I will remember you. I will remember you. Will you remember me? I will remember you.
What?
I don't remember the rest of the words of me. I don't know. Oh, geez. We had lots of really good moments throughout this year.
I would agree.
Yeah. There was really good bits, just like random moments from stuff that would be happening with Tier Lists. I really like the visual gags that would happen in the background and whatnot, little things like that. I think pretty high for me, as stupid as it is. I really like that little witch going across the screen in the Halloween episode. It's so stupid, but I was giggling, like I have brain damage. Gee, I don't know. I don't think I have an absolute all-time favorite moment, but there is a lot that did it for me. But just for the sake of right now, I'm gonna say that little tiny witch PNG in the Halloween episode is probably my favorite moment.
For me, this might be a little biased, but I would have to say the Christmas caroling.
Yeah.
In the Christmas episode is my favorite moment.
All right. For me, my favorite moment that all-time favorite is when I get stuffed in a trash can.
Yeah.
because I mean I'm feet up. Like, what do you expect me to just? It's just my favorite moment.
See, I have more than one favorite, but if I had to go with the absolute favorite, it'd probably be the Halloween episode. It was just so fun to put together, and the bloopers we have for that, right? It's like, that's a lot of bloopers. But yeah. What was that one? But no, I really did love the Halloween episode, and the way we put it. We spent so much time on it and putting it together. It's just awesome.
My all-time favorite moment has to be making the intro for the Halloween special. It was by far some of the funniest stuff that we've done. Like shaking the bed.
The body room.
The body room.
I love that.
Yeah. Because I helped make like some of the effects at the very beginning of it.
I've got to say, my favorite moment wasn't exactly from a Wildcat TV episode, but I remember doing the theater interview, and once I finished with Emma, Caden and Alex were both wrestling in the background, and I had to tell him, you can hit stop now, because he had no idea we were even done. But besides that, just all the rest of the interviews, the anchor segments, editing all of it, I just loved it all.
That's a tough one because we had so many, and a lot of which I don't know about. But there was definitely one when there is a very distinct moment where we kidnap William.
Is a fruit, not a vegetable.
And we're carrying his presumed corpse across the screen.
Pumpkin smash in 1 minute is 52.
We dropped him on his head, and you can barely see it in the background, but I think you hear ow. I can't think of any other bloopers or whatever, but you know, there was
Fabric isn't slippery.
there was other things that we filmed that just didn't make it or whatever. We had this whole thing for a St. Patrick's Day episode. I'm really upset that didn't make it. I was in a full leprechaun suit with Lucky Charms painted on my face. Yeah, that was probably the one I think about the most, is just dropping William on his poor little head.
For me, there were a lot of bits where Adrian would say some silly stuff and would have to be cut out, and he'd always mess up the question.
Think about me.
There wasn't many men on the streets for this year, so I guess I'd have to choose that.
My favorite blooper is from the Halloween special where we did our ad lib. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about that, but the story on it.
You just reminded me.
The story that you know of it now was not what it was the first time.
Cut off probably 6 minutes because they just wouldn't stop.
Out of all the bloopers, it's got to be that one. Just a lot of story that y'all don't know that we do now. So.
All right. My favorite blooper, which was personally from me because I messed up so badly on my anchor part. Another good blooper that I had there. It was during the Halloween episode. I actually got in a tree, and during the time whenever I was trying to get down the tree, I actually slipped, and I hurt my ankle. Ow. That hurt my foot. What? Yes.
So, like how William said about him getting put in the trash can, there was a behind-the-scenes moment about taking him out of the trash can, and it was ridiculously hard.
Trying to get him in the trash can too. He couldn't do it.
Getting him in was worse.
Well, and I did that trial run. I fell. Like the whole trash can fell
Yeah.
inside. We were like, oh.
We thought we lost Quinn for a moment. We did it. We got it done. And that's got to be the favorite moment.
I gotta say, the Super Center, that was pretty funny. And then that same episode, there's a part where you just stared directly into the camera and forgot your lines. Yeah, besides that, I mean, just the theater one where he didn't hit stop was definitely funny. But besides that's about it.
That's a really hard one. You know,
Hard for you, easy for me.
you think? Well, I mean, mainly, I really love both of the specials, but they were just such a freaking task to make, and we had such tight deadlines for both of them. You know, those were a lot of fun. Obviously, the Halloween special, that's great. I think that however, I'm probably going to say the Christmas special because I feel like it's criminally underrated. Preferably Halloween in my heart, but you know, the Christmas special was probably my most favorite making. So that's at least my answer for that.
I have to say the same thing. I will go with the Christmas special. Same thing as Quinn said. The intros for every segment. He helped me with mine. It was a cool Christmas themed Man on the Street
VHS vibe just adds so much. You know,
100%, yes. Also, there was a bunch of bits in there, a bunch of segments.
You had your caroling, dude.
Caroling.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Anyways, for me, after our little session about me cutting things down, my favorite episodes? Yeah, favorite episode would have to be the Halloween one, and then once again the one with me in a trash can. But was very uncomfortable in that trash can. And then the Halloween special, I love the intro we had for a tier list because
It's like a short film.
yeah, it's like a little short film. But yeah, that's my two favorite episodes.
For me, I have two favorite episodes. They'll be both Halloween and Christmas. Like Quinn said, the Christmas one was just such a tight deadline, you know. Most of us put in the work. I'm not gonna lie, I did absolutely nothing, okay? But those are my two favorites.
For me, it's by far the Halloween special. I'm a Halloween guy, and I just love everything Halloween. And the short film at the beginning, and then just all the little skits that we did, just throughout it. It was just such a good bit, and like that was by far the favorite thing that I've ever done.
I mean, despite popular opinion, my favorite isn't either of the specials. Mostly because I wasn't really involved with either one of them. The only thing I did for one of them was I was one of the anchors for the Halloween. But besides that, I never really watched back on any of them. But I think the video that I had the most fun just making was probably the band interview. I got a lot of great answers from Cannon, Keen, and Mr. Emmert.
Oh yeah, we have actually more events and we're actually going to be more engaged in different things that the band does all year than most people realize.
And yeah, I'd say the band interview is my favorite.
I remember that Brett Boatman had a pretty good one. I mean, that's just the one I can think of off the top of my head. I remember Theater having a pretty good interview. You know, and Lucas did some strong interviews. All the ones that he did were pretty good. You know, very professional. Now, for like doing, I think it was tier list for Halloween candy when you're going around, and they had all the people lined up looking very uncomfortable, and they got to Tony, and he was probably the only person that said Skittles. I don't know if you've noticed this, but later when we're reviewing the results, he is the only person that said that. Well, obviously he's the only person that said that, but we have like literally a fourth of a second flash of his face when we say no one else voted Skittles. So, I mean, I like that. He was so upset when we turned off the camera, he was so upset that no one else voted Skittles. He was livid.
Bawling his eyes.
He was bawling his eyes. He was tearing. He was pounding. He was having a temper tantrum, actually. Just to give a kind of visual reference, it was something like this. You know, you kind of get the idea from that. But yeah, I'd say that those were probably my favorite ones.
In one of the early episodes, I think it was episode 1 or 2, after Adrian interviewed everyone, we actually came into the library and everyone interviewed Adrian instead. So I think that was a cool switch up. Yeah, that's my favorite.
I'm going to be honest, I don't really, as Quinn said, I don't know all the interviews myself. If I had to choose one, I'd also have to go with what Quinn said because, I mean, all those interactions were hilarious, especially Quinn's reaction when someone voted his favorite movie. And, you know, he's just, you know, it just got to him. So in the heat of the moment, he had to make it known.
Hold on, we got to pause for a second.
I have two favorites actually, and the second one really isn't an interview. It's more of a self thing I did for fun facts, and I know that because Lucas was there recording it too. Remember whenever we were outside on the bench? Do you remember when we were outside on the bench? Whenever we talked about what was it? A good interview that I did enjoy doing was Miss Poole's interview about the summer plans. She was very cooperative and she got straight to the point, short, sweet, and said what was on her mind, you know? So that's my favorite part. What are y'all doing?
I fell. You don't see that.
So, I don't really remember any of the interviews, but there was a part where we ran into Man on the Street a few times while we were recording tier lists. Like one time, while we were recording, we just started recording them from the windows. I don't think they knew about that one. We were going to throw it in as a blooper, but it never made the cut. And then this one's in one of the videos where we're running after them in the hallways. And we're just chasing them through the hallways, and that was just so fun. And that's got to be probably the favorite moment of that.
Favorite interview? Well, I'll be honest, I did like 3 this year. I did band, I did theater, and then my last one was BPA. I've enjoyed all of them, especially the one with Brett. That one was real fun. And he told me, you need to spin in your chair. I didn't the first time. But, being able to talk with everyone behind the camera, not just what you saw on there, we had a lot of great conversations, got to know a few new people, and overall, I just enjoyed all of them. I think they're all great.
What was your favorite tier list?
Ooh. Candy tier list was pretty great. Christmas songs was fun because we ended singing Last Christmas, which is just such a wonderful, just a wonderful little ditty. It's pretty great. But, we had that. The soda one was a lot of fun to film. I really liked the soda one. That was fun to film.
3 hours later.
If you notice, too, like something, since it's the end of the year, you can kind of look back. That whiteboard gets something new every single time we're on it.
1 eternity later.
In their office was my favorite.
I would have to say the Christmas one. It's festive. I love Christmas, and that's the one that tops the charts for me.
Money talks.
My favorite tier list is the one where I'm in the dumpster once again, because I'll tell you right now, it was very uncomfortable being in there. However, the events that led up to it were funny to, watch. So that's pretty much it for me. That's my favorite.
I don't specifically have a favorite. It's more of I guess you say I liked it. I think the Christmas and Halloween ones were really good. And the reason being is because the Halloween one was more immersive. You got more votes on it than you'd think about songs because it's movies. People actually pitched in for the movies. Nobody really does care about songs a lot more than movies. For the Christmas one, I like that. I just like the overall vibe that they gave it, So that's that for me.
For me, it has to be the first one we did. I don't remember what it was about, but it's what got me into wanting to do it. Because before, Quinn had asked me and William if we wanted to do a bit. I was like, we should do a tier list. Because a lot of newscasts have tier lists on there and they rate whatever they want to. So I was like, me and William should do that. It'd be good for the start of it. It really got me out of not wanting to do it because it really made me want to do it because it was a lot of fun.
I'd say my favorite tier list is probably the cursed Halloween costumes, mostly because they're monstrosities to look at. They're horrifying. But I remember when they had me look at it, I'm like, cool AIDS Man, Marg, and Avocado Man, all those were just crazy. So I'd say the cursed Halloween costumes is probably my favorite. Where are y'all going?
Last question. What was your favorite most out-of-pocket moment?
Oh. Oh, geez, we had so many. I mean, how many how many kidnappings and sudden deaths did we have? You know, it was usually always William, which is I don't know. I guess he's vulnerable like that. I really like the reactions of everybody when just like Santa just came in the room. That horrible face. It was just awful. And I'm never telling you who it was either. It was the real Santa Claus, right? But
From Marketplace.
we had some good moments with that. There was some good stuff, that was definitely cut too, but we had just some really random, really just strange things like that. But again, like I said earlier, like the little background things, like the little background details that are kind of hidden that you look back. Just things like that. That's just moments that really stick with me.
For me, there was a lot of out-of-pocket things that either Alex or Adrian said when we were recording in the hallways. But besides that, I probably have to say when William was in the trash can. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go before William because I gotta go. Favorite out-of-pocket moments was probably the Halloween one whenever I got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Bro took the hoodie, it just put it over my face. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of hurt, but it was also funny. I'm gonna go ahead and see y'all later. I'm out.
CJ.
All right.
Not gonna lie, guys. I don't really have a favorite gag, so it just kind of.
You have a favorite out-of-pocket moment?
No, not really. It just they all happen because I've been the victim of all of them.
Which one did you like? Which one was the less?
The one that hurt the less.
What about when he screamed in the Halloween Mad Lib?
Okay,
yeah.
that one because I
Owens
wasn't.
got very upset with us because we were being very loud with that. But
Yeah, that's the only one where I didn't get inflicted anything on. So that's gotta be the one I like the most.
For me, so I was recording the ad lib, and it just kept getting worse. It progressively got worse. We had to cut it short because it got really bad really quick.
I didn't let it end. That's the problem.
Yeah, Quinn just kept encouraging it. Yeah. It just kept getting worse and worse. Those were by far the best moments.
Bob killed Jim. I love that.
I gotta say, my favorite out-of-pocket moment has gotta be where Quinn says, "I think the motto for Texas is," and could you have him recite that?
It was something like, whatever the motto. It was one of CJ's fun facts. Is like, did you know that the motto for Texas is so and so? I thought it was more, I was like, well, I thought the motto for Texas was something like that. I can't do it now. We're in a library. We're supposed to be quiet, and we're already breaking that rule.
And as the disclaimer says, Quinn's from California, and we do not endorse his views of Texas. But that is my favorite out-of-pocket moment.
I have a bipartisan view.